It's a whole new world we live in. It's a whole new way to see. It's a whole new place with a brand new attitude. But you still gotta catch 'em all and be the best that you can be. Pokemon Johto!
Thank you, sir, for sipping your drink right in the mic.
This is the Pokemon ASMR.
You're such a dumbass. So, this is a little late.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
It's your fault. You forgot to start a new audio file. I told you.
You work too much. I've had plenty of days off. We could have done this anytime.
Yeah. My day's off and your day off, and you're like, I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm like, record.
You mentioned nothing of that when I said
every time.
No,
Every time.
you can't even pull that bullshit.
I have from the day I was editing episode 1.
Bullshit.
It was like, we need to record post-commentary for episode 2.
I don't believe you.
Yeah. Never believe me.
It's because we're out of sugar.
I'm out of sugar.
This tea tastes disgusting, but it's something flavored and watery.
Flavor and watering.
Flavored and watery.
Yeah. Speaking of which, don't I have to go to the store later?
It depends on what everybody wants for
Dinner?
dinner.
I don't know, those 50 pizzas.
No, he said $50 worth of pizzas, and that's like 3 Brooklyns.
Yeah.
Which is enough food for, a small militia. We're gonna have to rearrange this stuff again.
Yeah.
Pull this table out.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of this. It's like 4 things and the table's cleared.
Yeah, I like that you rearranged it the other night, and now we're gaming.
Hey, look,
supposedly.
we're gaming. Fuck.
Fuck, gotta pull everything out. So yeah.
So how many people do we have confirmed? 3, 4, 5. We have 5 people confirmed.
Yes.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chairs. That's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Because someone can sit in the camping chair. We have 4 computer chairs. Boom, table there.
Done.
No one has to sit in the hard ass wooden chairs.
Yep. So.
Anyway, what had happened originally on this episode is that because my computer is got some fuckery involved with it. Oh yeah, this isn't a children's show. Yeah, it's got some fuckery
we don't
involved.
fucking cuss on this fucking channel.
This is a fucking family show, yes, we get it. When I record, I don't see the video. It records the video, but I don't get to watch it. So we thought that something was wrong. And
No. That was Metroid. We figured that out.
It did it with this too. So I fucked up on this one, and I didn't create a new project. Normally, I just close it out and start a whole new recording because it's just easier for me to do that.
Yeah.
Lee was trying to get me to start the other way, just making a new project. Make a new project. Don't have to restart our recording program, which is Audacity, by the way.
Yeah.
Which is free.
Yeah, so what you ended up doing was you deleted the track and started recording from there, and you ran out of space. Something about it was it wasn't gonna export because it's too much file, because it still had the memory of the first track.
Yes. And even though I shouldn't have done it because I have 500 gigs free on that laptop, and we export the videos after it.
Yeah, well, I was also trying to memorize all that.
Yeah. There's a bunch of shit going on, and basically I fucked up and I deleted the audio and started another audio track for the next one.
Yep.
So this one's completely on me, guys.
Yep.
Fucked it up.
This is the series that is semi-cursed.
Yes. Yeah, you guys will see that later on. Now, what's really funny is the one before this, the Super Metroid speedrun, that was all Lee. Lee fucked up every single time.
Not that much.
6 episodes? What was that? Six episodes?
It was 4 episodes,
No,
actually.
it was 6 that we recorded. We recorded 6 episodes. 2 of them got cut because you got stuck way before then.
No, I'm pretty sure it was 4 episodes that when I got it stuck. And then we had to scrap those 4 episodes and restart.
You got stuck twice.
Huh?
You got stuck twice.
No. The first... That was the only time that actual was recorded. I think we test ran it and we...
That's right. We test ran and you got fucked because you weren't paying attention to the items that you were hauling.
Yeah.
And I went up when you went down and you couldn't come back up.
Yeah.
And then the next round you did it again. You went down instead of up because you didn't realize you had the screw attack but you didn't have the space jump. And on the third one, we cheated. We looked at where the items were, so we didn't have that.
Yeah.
You still had to do it. And I still beat your ass by like 20-something minutes.
Well, a whole episode, yeah.
Yeah, like 20
Which
minutes.
I kind of expected that to happen. By the way, speaking of Metroid, did you want to borrow Return of Samus or Samus Returns, the new 3DS?
I probably will.
It's fun. It's kind of unforgiving in some areas.
Well, it's Nintendo Heart.
Yeah, well.
But no, what I want to do is, now that we have that little bitty cute, adorable little...
That's another thing, too. I think during the recording of this episode, we were talking about how, I hope that they make a Super NES. And, of course, we record 4 episodes. Next day, we start recording 2 more. And we had found out by then, it's like, well...
Our house is bugged. But yeah,
seriously, episode 5, that was the first thing you said. It's like, fucking, we just talked about this, and guess what gets confirmed?
Yes. But we did end up getting one. There were 13 at the store. There were 8 people in line. I was the 8th person. Boom! I got us a Super Nintendo Classic.
Yay! So we'll probably be able to do stuff with that.
We will probably be playing Super Mario World. We will probably be playing...
Yeah, especially since we recorded like 6 episodes of Super Mario World and we never continued. That was just kind of a bullshittery type thing. Yeah. That was when we were still living in separate houses. Yeah. You were still trying to find a place for us to move into.
Yeah. But Super Metroid is on that as well, so I probably will be
revisiting that with an actual controller to show you guys that I don't completely suck. Yeah, thank you, Rom.
I mean, I'm no speedrunner, but I don't completely suck.
I could probably revisit Link to the Past, since that was our very first Let's Play ever, and I was horrible at it.
You were horrible at it because we were also drinking too.
Well, we were drinking too, and I wasn't as familiar with with that game that I was with like Ocarina of Time, which is another series I would like to revisit. But I also would like to be able to record the 3DS version.
Just wait, they'll make a 64 Classic.
Yeah, they will.
They will.
At this point, they have to.
It's canon. They have to.
The only thing that I'm kind of disappointed about is that they don't have the Chrono Trigger on the Super NES Classic.
No, but you know who does? The Famicom version of that.
Oh!
The Japanese one has Chrono Trigger. It's like, you son
really?
of a bitch. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
That's a different set of games.
My gosh.
The Super Famicom version of it came with different games. You son of a bitch!
My only thought to that is that it's based on like the region what was sold the most.
It was.
With the exception of Star Fox 2, because that never got released.
Yeah, well,
so
you had to beat Mission 1 in order to unlock that.
Yeah, which wasn't too bad. It was a lot better than doing the tutorial and they're like, gosh, you suck. Why don't you follow our formation? It was like, because you guys just move and the controls are.
You never played Star Fox 1, so I was never expecting you to be.
Yeah, I played Star Fox 64,
which was amazeballs.
Yeah.
But
And
Fox...
when they released it on the 3DS, I was tempted to get it, but I never did because I wasn't that big of a fan. It was just a friend of a friend had it, or actually it was a friend of the family that had the game, and I just played it one day.
See, I wish I could go back in time, because we had a physical copy of Super Metroid, and we played the ever-living fuck out of it. Well, okay, I played the ever-living fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Like, I skipped school to play this game, and I had it on the console. I was like, really?
Speaking of playing the ever-living fuck out of the game that just came out recently.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I backed the game 4 or 5 years ago whenever it first came to Kickstarter. Thank you, Josh Jepson, for introducing that to me. I hate you so much because I fell in love instantly with the game.
You had a little crush on the little girl?
No.
It was the hats.
Thanks for making me seem like a pedophile, gosh.
No, just a general pervert, because it's the main character.
No, I realized that Josh Jepson is my crack. That's like 3 games that he's played, or that I got.
Yeah.
He did it with Fallout 3. I watched him play that for several episodes, and I'm like, okay, I want to play this. So I went out and bought the Game of the Year edition for the 360. He played. Oh, what was this? Porterium, I think it was. It's a cel-shaded Portal-ish game, but it was like you slow down time, you change the way it was jumping between dimensions. He played that, and I loved that game. I loved the puzzles, and I kept catching things that he was missing. So I was like, I want to play that. And I got that, and I had time. This was when they just started the Kickstarter, and they had a promo video of the concept, and he played like the demo thing showing it off. And I went right into it and backed it for 2 copies, which you haven't claimed the other one yet. So.
No, because, well, you played 28 hours of the game?
Well, 22 now. Well, it also came out right before I had like a 2-day. Hey, look, Rick James 2 leveled up, evolved.
Oh yeah, because I had to do Rick James. Yeah.
We're not even watching the video.
Oh my gosh, this isn't even the one that I had to go back through and do shit again, isn't it?
No, because you didn't have that problem until like later episodes.
On.
I was the one that
got it, like,
recorded 4 episodes, and then I was like,
crashed.
I have a problem. Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
Yours crashed early on. Mine crashed later on.
Yeah. I put it in the description if you guys haven't actually looked.
See the towel? No.
No. I'm sitting on the blanket.
Which is fine. Where's the towel?
I don't know. I don't know where the towel is.
Oh, I'll grab it. But yeah, it's just,
There's a bunch of towels right there.
I'm looking for the big towel.
Oh, the big towel. That I don't know.
What was it saying? Yeah, we had issues later on.
Yeah, it's in the description. It is a point that I bring up later in the series too. That this game is buggy. Emulated, it's buggy as heck, and there's no real fix for it. And I guess the person who made the DS emulator does not care to like address the issues. But it only seems to be like the Pokemon DS games that does this, that gets corrupted so badly. So
I think it's just Nintendo encryption.
yeah,
That's the only thing I can think of.
but it's the combination of that and the way that Nintendo made the DS games for the Pokemon games that you have to in the main menu delete the save file and you can't just save
Yeah,
over
that's,
the
it's,
one.
it's just some things that Nintendo did. That,
Yeah, it's basically because of the Wi-Fi stuff. But
that too.
no, we're not. But it's still something that's in the game, and there's no way to get around that. So, but yeah, it's an issue that comes up later in the series, and I put it in the description that we are gonna run into bugs. You guys will see glitches and stuff, especially at the end of episode 4, when you see my footage just like, nope, I'm gonna be black now. It's just black screen.
But no, mine started messing up later on.
Yeah, yours
we
was
caught
like
it.
7 or 8.
Yeah, but we caught it in time though.
Yeah. I think there was one episode where we had to like. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I think there was one episode where I had to pause in the middle of it to let you catch up because it was like halfway through the episode or something like that.
Yeah, but at least it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have to start over from the beginning. We actually had a point where I can go back to.
Yeah, well, we were done recording for that evening anyway, so.
Yeah.
So yeah, this game is buggy. But yeah, and that gets addressed later. Oh gosh. What were we talking about before that? Because we go.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
We were talking about Zelda and Metroid and Super
revisiting
NES.
games.
Yeah. Because I've gotten a lot better with A Link to the Past. That is for sure. Especially since I did the randomizer.
Yeah.
Because you literally have to know where everything is in a randomizer. Because you have to go to every area
Technically,
to try and get... Yeah, technically.
not in Super Metroid randomizer. I had to get every 100%,
Yeah.
and then you just had to beat the game.
Yeah, well, that still didn't work out for me. I was hoping that would be the deterrent.
That was a decent handicap, though.
Yeah, that's the only kind of handicap that I could think of. The only other thing that I could think of to make it even more of a handicap is no. Well, I mean, we could do stuff like that too, but no, there is a percentage run. I think it's like 110%, where you actually have to visit every section of the map, like completely fill it out. That's would be kind of difficult because you don't have to go to every part of the map.
No, you don't have to go everywhere.
Yeah, and there's like some.
You just skip.
Yeah, there's some dead ends that don't have anything, and then there's like those big open areas that you have to space jump to reach all the corners of it.
Yeah.
But that would have been the only other handicap that I could think of to.
See, that one would have got me.
Yeah, that would have messed you up.
But no, the 100%. That was a good challenge.
It was. Don't, and I wouldn't mind doing a randomizer Link to the Past run, but the problem with that is
I don't know the game that well.
you don't know the game that well, and you would probably still have to 100% it because of the randomization of it is like one of those key items could be in a very obscure location. Not to mention there are ways to get around certain areas. I think the first time I did the run, I didn't have the hammer for the longest time. I had to go through like all these other temples. Had to find my way around where you normally would have to have the hammer. Find my way around. It was freaking up on Death Mountain. Just sitting there.
To get there.
Huh?
You needed the hammer to get it there.
No. You could get up there without the hammer. That game is completely beatable, or you can completely get to every area without certain items. So, like, apparently in the randomizer, they can randomize the Master Sword to show up in a different location, but it could be in a place that requires you to go to the Dark World, where you normally can't just access normally until you beat whatever that character name, Akrov,
Whatever.
yeah. But
Wizard.
apparently there's a way to get past the gate, with one of the other items. So that no one really knows about because normally you don't get until much later in the game. So, in which now they've recently updated that randomizer that the upgrades for the arrows and the bombs,
Yeah.
that's now randomized
Oh,
into
Jesus Christ.
into the system too. So you can open up the first chest. It's like max upgrade to arrows. Okay. So I want to play it again just to see if I can do it. I played like randomizers 3 times.
So did I.
Just to see if I could do something different. That's the thing is, in my test run of Super Metroid, I had no problem. I was able to get through it pretty decently. I didn't beat the time, but oh yeah, that's another thing too. If you do play Samus Returns, yeah, good luck trying to beat it under 4 hours. You have to beat it under 4 hours to get the best ending. I beat it in like 18 hours.
Oh, you suck.
It's not that I suck, it's that game is difficult as hell. And I watched the completionist talk about it, and he said even he had difficulties trying to beat it under 4 hours. He had to literally screenshot the map multiple times and route the best route to get to it. And that's on normal difficulty. Hi, lady.
Hello.
But yeah, it's just the older games were like that. Were always Nintendo hard.
Yeah. But that game can get harder. Once you beat it the first time, it unlocks hard difficulty. And if you have the amiibo, you can get fusion difficulty, which is even harder.
Jeez. I'll stick to Super Metroid. Now, something we can do or if we even get back to this run,
Yeah.
is we can try to do like an Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask's race.
Oh gosh.
Like you'd still have the same cripple.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to have the cripple. I wouldn't.
Yeah, that'll be the thing, is 100%ing now. If we ever did Majora's Mask, if we ever did the Majora's Mask run, we would have to do one other rule for me. I cannot use the Fierce Theory Team mask at the end. Because if I have to run percent, I have to get that mask. Not allowed to use it. Because otherwise I would put... No matter where you are, as soon as I got to the end with Fierce Theory, I'll be like, done.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things. I never really used the Fierce Deity mask. Mainly for the simple fact that it was so cheap, and you didn't need it.
You don't need it, but if you're just playing it just to dominate, or
Well,
just
yeah,
to
if you're
play
playing
through
play,
it.
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. But apparently there's other methods to beating Majora at the end.
Yeah.
Other than with the mask and the method that I was using. Apparently you can.
And there it is.
That's a case of beer.
I told you it was gonna happen.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, the other thing I want to do is because we are the 64 and up generation for Zelda, we know that one pretty good.
Oh
We can do any of them. We can do Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess. If we had another copy, we can do Skyward Sword.
Oh gosh.
That one actually would be a good.
A good difficult challenge for us because I've only played it the one time.
Yeah.
I tried replaying it again
It's a noise.
because it is a good. What noise? The hissing? It's the pop.
It sounds like it's coming from over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to fix your hearing.
Yeah. I need to tweak my ears a little bit.
Yeah. You're the dog.
That's why it's weird. But yeah, the Skyward Sword would be a really good curve because I have not beaten it.
Granted, it's a good game in the sense of the story,
But
and
it
and the
holds your
visual
hand
and everything.
a lot.
But yeah, it holds your hand a lot.
See, that's why Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, or Twilight Princess. Now, we recently did, let me air quotes here, recently did Twilight Princess,
Yeah, sure.
but that was a while ago, and a race would be interesting,
Yeah,
as long as I don't hit the damn power button.
yeah, definitely. Don't do that.
In the final fight,
Yeah.
Ugh.
No, what I would want to do is if we can get another Wii U and another copy of that, we do that version
what do you know about it?
of Twilight HD.
Oh, I don't think we need another Wii U.
No, we don't need
What
another
about
one.
the,
But
wait, is it on the Switch?
it's not on the Switch.
Not yet.
It could be. That's another thing too. We could do Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild would take forever. That would be a legacy game.
Yeah.
Like,
That'll be one of those that we would have to stream the verses.
that was who's doing that other game?
Who's doing what other game?
That recently got launched.
You did?
Yeah, like I watched all the blankets this past weekend. Like yes,
that too.
Okay.
I did that Sunday.
Thank you.
No problem.
But
I did that before I did my laundry.
Breath of the Wild would be like a legacy game, like the what is it? Chugga Conroy and all them.
What is it? Dokkan Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
That's a legacy game. That's one that you play every once in a while.
the only
Like 5 or 6 episodes, and then you go to another game.
The only difference would be that where we could just play that, and we won't pay each other because we're messing each other up. Dokkan Kingdom would end our friendship.
No, it's not Monopoly.
It's not it's worse. Which we have Fortune Street now. We need to start doing videos of that.
You need to start doing
And I have everything unlocked. Thank goodness.
Cheater!
Oh, hush! I was not gonna play solo for days on end just to fail every time. The CPU characters are not. Huh?
CPU.
Or-
Central Processing Unit players.
Yeah. Whatever.
The PC characters.
The
Player. The PC is player characters.
NPC characters.
Non-player characters. We're fixing to play D&D.
Technically, they are playable characters. They're just being played by the computer.
Yes. But they're non-player characters.
Yeah.
I mean,
They are brutal.
We're fixing to play D&D. We should know what NPC stands for.
Heck, we're NPCs in real life.
Yeah, true. We go to work, we're just, we're shop cubes. You have to press X to activate dialogue.
Yeah, sure. You okay?
I went to the eye doctor. My
Your
eyes
eyes
are dilated.
Oh, yeah.
Your eyes are dilated. She can see everything.
My gosh.
And
It's
they
a
got
whole new
contacts on top
world.
of it. It's just kind of like,
Oh man, you without glasses? That's gonna be weird.
I'll still need.
Don't trip. There's a table there.
What is this, the honeymooners?
I'll still need to wear glasses for like computer work
Yeah.
and reading, but I has to have bifocals. I was old.
you is old.
You is old.
But yeah, it's something I would like to do with another race. If we continue this one, fine. It's just, this one's so fucked.
Yeah,
there's so many bugs. If we could ever get our 3DSs
I think
sent out to get the capture card in them, that would be so perfect.
Yeah.
Because
I
then we
think
just-
it was the first episode that I mentioned that we don't know how long the series will last. We can play it all the way through. We might get stuck like halfway through and can't continue because of the glitches. So yeah, it's
it was actually quite fortunate for you to get glitched out on the 4th episode.
Yeah.
We weren't that far.
No. And we were done recording anyway, so I just sat there and replayed.
Yeah. It was just your stats are a little different. Who cares? But that's not like we're fighting each other.
Yeah, no.
Not like we can.
We could actually do that with this emulator. We just...
Yeah, it'd be like a 4-day process just to have one fight. Good
Yeah.
luck with that. But I mean, I ended up
Oh yeah.
I ended up having to go one episode. I had to go
What the
back.
hell
one
are you
episode.
doing? You're just standing there.
I don't know.
I think you had to get up and do something.
Probably did. Who knows?
Yeah. You probably went to the bathroom. I'm like, do you want
No,
me to
that
hold
was-
it? And you're like, no, keep going.
Because that was too quick of a bathroom break. I probably went to get a drink or something.
Probably. I don't know. You do that often. It's like, I need to run to the bathroom. You're like, you want me to pause? And it's like, no, you keep going. I'm like, okay.
Well, I'm just flashing back to the
Especially
last...
with Super Metroid, you're like, no, I'm good. Let me go to the bathroom. I'm like, asshole.
You would have cut out all the breaks I took, like to get up to cook something, to get up to get something. To get
Oh
up to
my
the bathroom.
gosh.
My time would have been better too.
I hate you for that. You're
I
like,
gave you a chance.
I know you gave me a chance, but you're like, yeah, you didn't have to be smug about it. It's like, nah, I'm good. You keep going.
Well,
I'll let you try and catch up.
I'm just calling back to the last Pokemon we did.
The last Pokemon. Well, the last Pokemon we didn't do that much. Because we were like,
No. I beat the game.
yes.
You did not.
I did not, mainly because you power leveled like the same two or three Pokemon. Where I was like trying to level them evenly. Of course.
Of course I would. My brother made a joke about
On group chats.
sending $50 of pizzas to a friend's mom's house because he posted his home phone number in
Yep.
the group chat.
I
And,
said, why $50? Why not 50 pizzas?
But yeah.
And of course, you had to chime in. It's like, no, you can send that here. I'm like, no, we don't want to die.
$50 with the pizza? Yeah, we'd be fine for a few days.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'd be fine for a few days because I'd open up the windows. You guys would be.
I don't know. You probably
Oh,
would be regretting it after a while. Be like, oh, the pain.
Too much tomato base.
I mean, that's what I was going to say when I came in, but y'all want to let you record. I was going to be like, where's all the pizza?